Hey guys, Basil here, comparing the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge against the LG G5. The G5 was announced today with a 5.3-inch Quad HD Quantum IPS display. It's a beautiful phone, it's got an all-metal design, and it really does mark a new era for LG's design generally. They've been listening, they've moved away from plastic. And that's pretty much what this guy did last year, especially the Edge variant. The Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge have metal frames. The Edge one has a curved screen with some advanced functionality if you were to swipe in from the top. I don't even think I've activated the Edge display, and if I have, it just doesn't want to play nice with me right now. You've also got Samsung's TouchWiz, which has been refined, slick back, and a really slender, really cool, good-looking device all in all. How do they stack up though? Well, before I jump into that, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already subscribed. It helps us out massively. It means you stay on top of all we do, videos like this included. Right, 5.3 inches of screen versus 5 inches of screen. Metal bodies, but the Galaxy S6 Edge does appear to be a thinner device, or it feels thinner, even if it isn't on paper. Now, the LG G5 has this like weird modular kind of thing, which means that you've really got this unibody, which is the phone, and the battery is kind of inside the chin and it opens out. Check out our hands-on video for more information about that. As for the S6 Edge, it is all completely self-contained. So while they both feel rich, I have to say the S6 Edge does feel more cohesive device. It's nice, small, and feels more pocketable. The screens are effectively the same size with the same resolution, 5.3, 5.2. You have IPS versus AMOLED though. The AMOLED screen on the S6 Edge pops beautifully and it's so sharp, 577 pixels per inch or thereabouts. As for the G5, the Quantum IPS actually kind of looks like an AMOLED, super vibrant, super poppy, super sharp as well. So I really also like how this kind of curve to the glass at the top adds a real element of richness. And on the right hand side of the Samsung, you've got a power button, down at the base loudspeaker, and a 3.5mm jack, as well as a micro USB connector. Left hand side, volume buttons. Up at the top is an infrared blaster. Around the back is that 16 megapixel rear camera. Available in a range of colors. Like I said, this one smartphone of the year. It's just a great device. As for the G5, it's different. You've got the screen and you've got no buttons below, it's all on screen obviously, front camera, bottom speaker, which is actually the same, micro USB Type-C, or USB Type-C, sorry. You've also got on the right hand side a slot for expandable storage. Now that is something the S6 Edge did not have. This is available with 32 gig onboard expandable. Left hand side you've got the volume rocker, up top is a 3.5mm jack and an infrared blaster. Dual cameras around the back. Now this is very interesting. You've also got a fingerprint scanner and a power button. Now the dual cameras are awesome. I'm just going to skip talking about the interface for a second, jump into them so you can understand why dual cameras are on here. It's so that you can get regular shots and wide angle shots as well. So there's 16 megapixel wide angle, 8 megapixel regular. So the 8 megapixel low pixel count should also hopefully ensure you get some pretty decent low light performance. We're going to find out when we get one in naturally. All right, jumping onto the user interfaces of both devices, you've got Android, but they're simplified, stripped back versions of TouchWiz and LG's UI. You've got home screens, and on the Samsung you've got an applications tray. LG's killed the applications tray. You've also got pull-down bars from the top. They're not two-tier pull-down bars, they are one-tier, but they also give you access to some quick toggles as well. Very similar. Brightness controls, very comparable, very clean, very good. I'm like not about to complain anytime soon about any of that. The cameras also allow for manual control, which is amazing. You can do that by accessing the shooting modes on the G5 and pressing the mode function and selecting Pro on the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. If I was to jump out, they're also powered by different internals. It's a Snapdragon 820 processor versus an Exynos processor, 3 gig of RAM versus 4 gig of RAM. Ultimately, the G4 is a next generation device. Still, I can't help but think that S6 Edge holds its own. Batteries are relatively similar, but at the same time the G5 wins out here. You've got a 2800 milliamp cell versus a 2600 milliamp cell. Genuinely did not feel the battery on the S6 Edge was good enough, although it does have wireless and fast charging, which helps things along. What do you think? We'll find out really what the next Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge, if indeed it does come out and get called that, has internally, and that will be a real comparison with the G5. But in the meantime, time. I'm happy to say the LG G5 looks like a freaking awesome phone. If you've got any questions about it, file them in the comments section below. If you like this video, click a like. If you like BTech in general, subscribe. That's how you'll stay on top of everything that we do. Thanks for watching.